In this video, I will demonstrate the trial privacy feature of TopDog Events. If you have a look at the trial dashboard under the summary section, you'll see a privacy section there, currently set to public. If you click the edit button, it will give you a quick explanation as to what the settings do and the ability to change them. So just as a quick overview, public will just act as normal. So the trial will appear on the lists and people can enter it. If you have it set to public and you put in a code, competitors will be required to enter the code before they can enter the trial. If you set it to private, it will hide it from all the lists, but you can still access it from the URL. Or if you have it private with a code, people can access it, but the code will give you a private URL that people will need to click on rather than just being able to guess the number. So quick demo, I'm not going to show you public without a code because that's currently how it works. So I'm going to set a code of test to my trial that's public. So when I go to enter, it pops up asking me for said code. If I put something random in there, it tells me I'm wrong. I'll type it in as normal and it allows me to carry on with my entry. So when you have a code available, you'll notice there's this extra button here. If you click on that, it will copy the code to your clipboard so you can easily paste it into emails or wherever you're planning on sharing it. If we jump to the trial list, just refreshing this, you'll see this is my trial here, the second last one on the list. If I jump back to the dashboard, go to my privacy settings, I'm going to clear the code, set it to private, and refresh the page, you'll see that my trial has disappeared from the list. If we filter by agility, it's still not there. But the trial itself is still accessible. So if you send that link to people, people can still access it and enter as normal. If you require a little bit more security than that, you can give a code in here. If you don't want to come up with your own, you can just click generate and it'll give you a random set of characters. So I'm just going to use test again. I'm going to update those settings. If you click copy in this instance, it'll copy the entire URL rather than just the code because it's a little bit different. So we're going back to the page here. I'm going to refresh this. So this is the same as if somebody went to the URL as normal, and it'll come back and say this event is private and not let you in. So I'm going to paste in the private URL I copied. So you can see it's basically the same URL /p/ the code at the end, and do that, and it'll allow me to enter as normal. So this is probably a cool example if you're using a generated code, because it makes it completely unguessable at the end of the day. Well, we can go back to this now. If I refresh this with test, which is what we just had previously, it'll tell me that we've got the incorrect code. I put it in with the generated one, and there we go. And also, yeah, it's missing from the list still. You can't see Simon's trial there. But if we set this back to public, clear the code, and then refresh this, you can see there's my trial there again. So you can use this if you only want people, certain people like people who volunteer or your committee or whatever, to enter a trial before giving it to the general public, or if you're running classes that you only want members or other people to enter, you can provide the link to them without worrying about other people signing up first. Thank you for watching.